How's it going, guys? Topic for today's video, how I've cured my painful cystic acne naturally. So for the last about decade, last 10 years or so, I've had pretty bad acne that entire time. So for my entire adult life, I'll throw up some before pictures here. I've had some pretty bad acne, as you can see. And it's something that, I've had to deal with, and it's something that has really affected me quite a bit in my life in terms of self-esteem, being self-conscious about myself, as well as being social with people. It's something that has really been difficult for me because I've always kind of felt embarrassed by acne. I always kind of feel like everybody's like looking at it and they're judging me, and I just feel like I'm not very attractive because I have it. And so it's something that has affected my life. And if you have acne right now, I definitely know the pain that you've been feeling in your life. So I really hope that I can enlighten you a little bit with some really good information about curing it naturally. Because I've gone the pharmaceutical route, I've done all the medications, Accutane, all the antibiotics. I've gone all the topical treatments as well, all the benzoyl peroxide stuff like Proactive. And acne is not a skin condition. It's not something that is only based on a little bit of dirt on our skin, and then we get these really painful cystic bumps or whatever. It comes from inside the body, and something that I've always kind of understood is that when we have acne, that means that there's something inside of our body that is not going the right way. So I remember when I went to my dermatologist and I was just finishing up, or I was on Accutane, and I wanted to stop because I was having some really bad side effects, like my hair was like starting to fall out. I basically told her, I want to stop Accutane and I want to try something a little bit more natural, and that's the route that I want to go. I don't want to keep doing all these pharmaceuticals. And she basically told me straight to my face, and this is a dermatologist, like a specialist here where I live, and she's like the dermatologist in London, she's the most well-known dermatologist in London, and she's like, acne is a skin condition. Has nothing to do with what you eat or anything like that. It's all to do with the skin. And when she said that to me, I was taken back, and I was like, really? Has nothing to do with your skin? And that was probably when I was in my early 20s, is when I first kind of wanted to get away from doing the pharmaceuticals. So obviously after I made that decision, it didn't clear up right away or anything like that. But what I really wanted to focus on, what I've really discovered that where acne stems from, is it stems with issues in the gut, and inflammation that originates in the gut can manifest as acne in the skin. So inflammation in our gut can manifest as different diseases in our body, but acne can definitely be one of them. So through all my research and through reading a lot of studies, reading a lot of blogs, reading so much on this, I wholeheartedly believe that the reason why a lot of us get adult acne is because we do have these issues with our gut. And so the information that I'm going to be talking about today is about how to improve the gut so that it clears up our skin. So the first thing that is really, really important when we're talking about our skin health and our gut health is what types of foods are we consuming. So if we're consuming very processed foods, very refined foods, a lot of fast food and a lot of animal products, I found that those create disease in the body. Those create inflammation in the guts. Since I've eaten a real simple diet based around fruits, vegetables, starches, that's when I've noticed a big improvement in my skin. So when you eat the foods that are easy to digest for your body, it allows your body to heal itself. So eating a diet predominantly full of fruits, full of vegetables, and full of starches, like potatoes and sweet potatoes, it does allow the body to heal. So this has been such an important part of my life by changing how I eat, that I've written an entire plant-based lifestyle guide. and I call it Real Food, Real Simple. So it's a recipe guide, and it's got all like the success tips, and it's really a fantastic guide for if you're a beginner right now and you really want to improve your skin, and you want to do that by doing it in a natural way. And the foods that you eat are going to make such a significant difference in the state of your gut health. Now, the next thing that I've done to really improve my gut health, other than eat a much healthier diet, is I've been consuming a probiotic beverage called water kefir. Now, water kefir is basically what you do. It's very, very simple to make. You take water and you take some type of organic sugar and you mix it together, and then you take these, they're called kefir grains, water kefir grains, and you mix that in with the sugar water, and you let it brew for 24 to 48 hours. And at the end of that time, what it does is it's created this kind of fermented probiotic drink. And I really, since I've been drinking water kefir for like the last 2.5 months, this is how I've noticed the biggest difference in the state of my skin health. So eating a healthy diet and also improving the gut flora by having this probiotic drink has been absolutely amazing for basically reducing the amount of acne on my face. So if you're kind of getting a little bit overwhelmed with this information, what I'm going to do is in the description box below is I'm going to put a link to my website, and I'm going to have all the resources listed on there for you. Now, the third thing that I've done that I feel is really important for the state of your skin health is the emotional cause for the acne to manifest itself. Now, there's a great book. It's called You Can Heal Your Life by Louise Hay. Now, in this book, she goes through all the problems of disease that we can have in our body, and she does address acne in here. So the probable cause for having acne in our body is not accepting the self or dislike of the self. Now, that's something that I've noticed in myself quite a bit, is that I just have not been accepting of myself because I've had acne. And that's manifested in more and more acne. So it's that process, that emotional cause. So obviously having the physical, eating the right foods, drinking water kefir, but also looking at the emotional cause of why acne can exist in our body. So I think there's obviously a very, very strong relation between what's going on in our mind and what's happening in our physical body. So the new thought pattern for acne is, I love and accept myself where I am right now. Or you can say, I love and accept myself as I am. Now, this entire book, So You Can Heal Your Life, you can get it at the library, you can get it on Amazon. It's really, really good for wanting to heal certain diseases in your body. And for me, this has been important. It's been an important part to learn to accept myself, as I am right now. And I think that has also played a role in improving the state of my skin, because it's only been over the last 2 or 3 months that I've really focused on this, really focused on loving myself, really focused on drinking the water kefir and eating the proper foods and eating a really clean diet. That's when I've seen the biggest improvement in my skin. Now, 2 other things that I've done that I feel have made a bit of a difference. They haven't been really kind of a lasting change, but it can give you a sense of kind of temporary relief. And that's taking the supplement zinc. Now, zinc is basically designed to reduce inflammation in the body. So when we're talking about inflammation in the gut, taking zinc can be something that can be very beneficial, that can give us some immediate relief from our acne. So ideally, you want to obviously focus on the food, drinking water kefir, focusing on the emotional cause, but taking a zinc supplement is something that has benefited a lot of people. So I've read a lot about zinc and how it reduces inflammation in the body. You can take anywhere between 50 to approximately 150 milligrams of zinc per day. If you want to take zinc, you want to take it after you eat a meal. So after you eat breakfast or after you eat dinner, you want to take the zinc, because if you take it on an empty stomach, it can make you nauseous and want to puke. Now, the other thing that I've noticed a topical treatment. So I haven't talked about anything topical yet. So this is the only topical thing that I really kind of actually recommend, is using Epsom salts. So Epsom salts as well is something that people use to kind of reduce soreness or inflammation in their body, to kind of relax their body. So what I would do is I would take, say, a small glass, this is a 1 liter jug, but maybe just like a small drinking glass, fill it up with warm water, and put a couple of tablespoons of Epsom salts. So you can get Epsom salts pretty well at probably any pharmacy that you go to. It's actually very, very cheap to get. So after you've mixed the Epsom salts with the water, basically what I would do is I would take it and I would just kind of like rub that water all over my face. So I just kind of rub it as if I was just going to like moisturize my face. I just take it and just rub it around. And I did kind of feel like this made a difference when I was doing it a lot in Chicago. I was putting a lot of this Epsom salt kind of water on my face, and I did feel like it made a difference. So what I'm going to do, just to make things a little bit easier, because I put a lot of information and I want to make this video a little bit shorter, is I'm going to put all the resources that I've talked about on my website. So it'll be that first link right down below, and if you click on that, it'll take you to my website, and all the resources that I've talked about I'll put on there. And I'm really glad that I can actually make this video and actually talk about this, because this has really affected my life a lot. And to finally actually see improvement, like noticeable, long-lasting, sustainable change in my skin without using pharmaceuticals, without using drugs or any of that kind of stuff, without using really harsh topical treatments, has been absolutely fantastic. I love it. I think it's amazing that I've been able to really heal my skin. So if you have any questions or comments about this is a big topic, and I'll probably do more videos on it, just because I think it can really improve a lot of lives around the world. So if you have any questions or comments, definitely leave them in the box below, and I can answer them for you in video form. Awesome. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Have a great day. Talk to you soon. Peace out.